Good morning. We're at Goodwill in Leesburg, Florida. We're going to go in and see if we can find anything that's cute, reasonable, and that we can flip for a profit. All right, let's go get our cart. The music was super loud in the store, so we will grab our cart and I will take you through my shopping trip at Goodwill. Back in the back, there were racks and racks of Christmas items just scattered all over these shelves. They are getting ready for this season. I always like to pick up bags of things because I think it's always a better deal, kind of more bang for your buck. This was $7.99 and they were for your aquarium. Santa's for your aquarium. I know this isn't the best view, but it gets a little bit better. I thought, well, that was interesting. Maybe I'll look those up, and I did, and I'll show you in just a little bit what they were going for on eBay. $7.38 for each little statue, but there were no solds. So I went ahead and left that eventually. And this I picked up just to have a look, our first Christmas. I'm kind of just checking prices right now. I thought that was $3.99, but in actuality, it was, oh, it's really cute though, right? It was $1.99. So I went ahead and put that back on the shelf. It's not something I really need or wanted to sell. This little brass stocking holder was $6.99. I thought that was a little bit high, so I went ahead and left that on the shelf for somebody else. Now we're looking around and we're scavenging. Yes, not scavenging, but looking at all of the other shelves to see what else there is. This little Santa, he was kind of cute. But, you know, these that I found in the solds were similar. They were not exactly like it. And yes, I left him on the shelf too. Clowns for Christmas. They had the black mark of Christmas items. I don't think they were Christmas clowns, but I went ahead and left those. This was really pretty. A ceramic Mary, Joseph, and Baby Jesus with music piece. It was $24.99. It was lovely, but it was big and heavy, and it did not go into my cart. We're continuing to scan the Christmas shelves. Over here and behind me, I found this little Santa and reindeers, but one of the reindeers was missing. I thought this might be interesting because when I turned the box over, I saw it was from Dillard's. It was also $3.99, but I don't think all of the ornaments were in there. It looked like they substituted two of the snowmen to fill a gap of what was missing from the middle ornament. I did eventually put that back on the shelf. Yes, might have gotten a little dizzy there. Sorry about that. An edible vase that was $4.99, and today the color was orange. It would have been $2.50. I looked at this little Christmas light. Somebody's marked the date on it. It was a fire station. I don't know if it worked, but I did not pick that up either. This was cute. It had like the Christmas colors, the atomic age look. It was on sale on eBay for $19.99, but there were no sold comps. We're still looking at the Christmas items on these shelves in the middle of the store in the back. That might have been a penny bank, but I didn't check it out completely. You can let me know if I missed something. There was a lot of pink depression glass. Maybe somebody cleared out their collection. And as you can see, compared with the sold comps, it was priced right along the same lines. Each piece was very pretty. I didn't detect any nicks or chips, but it pretty much was priced along with what the solds were on eBay. This would have been a great way for you to complete your collection, but as a reseller, it's just something I chose not to pick up, and I went ahead and left that on the shelf for somebody else. We're coming up on more depression glass. This canary yellow bowl was $2.99, and as you can see in the solds, they're not getting that much for them either, so I left that on the shelf. Again, I'm just looking through to see what's going to catch my eye, what feels nice, what I think I can sell for a profit, or what I just actually like. Just looking to see what catches our eye. And there's a lot of dinnerware on this side. Also, there'll be some on the other side. More pink depression. I did put this into my cart because I wanted to look up the depression glass, and eventually I did put it back. I like this cheese crock from Wisconsin. Nothing like cheese from Wisconsin. It was very large and heavy and had the orange sticker, so it would have been, what, $3.50? But I went ahead and left that. This was bright and eye-catching, so it's a cupcake mold chased, made to look like an ice cream cone. I think it was $5.99 or $6.99, but as you can see, it was selling for new on eBay for $19.99, and I did not see any solds. More depression glass. Really pretty. Really pretty. A great way to complete your set if you were a collector. Moving on, this little Day of the Dead skull was kind of cute. This was probably just crackle glass. I didn't pick that up. I did like this turkey, I would say soup tureen. It did not have a price on it, so I went ahead and put it in my cart to ask a clerk later on to get a price for it and see if it was in my price range, because I was going to buy it for me and my Thanksgiving table. Continuing to look on the knick-knack shelf, this $14.99 bunny on a basket was just immediately put back on the shelf. I was not interested, did not even look it up. Let me know if I missed something. I'm always drawn to things that are brightly colored, but this little ceramic Southern Belle, I went ahead and left her on the shelf. Interestingly enough, this acorn barnacle, the listed prices were very high on this acorn barnacle, but the solds were not that impressive. And you'll see that right here. There was one for $1.99, but it had a base. And it might, I might have missed something. I did not put it in my cart, but it's always interesting to see what things have sold for. And maybe I missed a deal. Oh well. Moving on. As you can see, the shelves were well stocked. And I'm back over here on the coffee cup mug aisle because I can't resist looking at them. And it's really hard to resist buying them. But this was cute. This was vintage because it had the little speckled pattern, probably made in Japan. This one was only $1.99, and then I found another one right here, and I don't think I show you the price, but it was $2.99. I eventually looked those up and put them back. Oh, this little turkey candle holder, yes, I did put that in my cart. I bought that for myself. I looked several times for its partner, did not find it. Starbucks coffee mug, only $6.99. It would have been half price. And I pop up a sold here for $12.34. Nope, those used to be a thing, but I went ahead and put that back. A little dino mug. The dino mug was cute, but I went ahead and left that back on the shelf. Just trying to get away from picking up coffee mugs. This cute little owl, I think that was $4.99 or $5.99. Nope, I put it back. It was cute though. Continuing to look at all of the things on the coffee cup aisle. This urn, it is vintage. It is kind of cute, and I did put it in my cart, but I just didn't think there was a market for it, and I didn't really care for it at the end of my shopping spree, so I went ahead and left it at the store. More pink depression glass. This I thought would be interesting, but I think that was more of a contemporary piece after some research. It did go into my cart initially, but I took it out eventually. Looking here on the dinnerware, I always like to look at the dinnerware. It's another favorite thing I used to sell, and not always successfully, but I do like it. This was certified international. Those were cute, but I left those on the shelf. I have sold this Pier 1 import pattern, the lemon slices, and it had some nicks and chips, so I left that. Stoneware usually sells pretty good for me, so I always look. That was RE, I'm not really sure. This was IKEA plates. They were $5.99, about about $1 each. And there is a market for those, but I did not pick them up. Maybe next time, because I see them all the time. And continuing to look on the dinnerware aisle, this is some Limoges made in the USA. Really a heavy stack, and I think it was it $24.99 or $29.99, and it was half price. I think it was an orange sticker, and there is a small market for it, but I just went ahead and decided to leave it. It just wasn't my day to pick up some dinnerware. Continuing to look in the glassware to see if there's any vintage cups or cute eye-catching drinkware. I like these. They were $5.99. They would have been half price, but I think they were Big Lots. You know, those were cute. I might have bought them if I were at Big Lots, but I went ahead and left them. So let's see what else we can find. Maybe an alabaster marble candle holder. These little Wedgwood-like drinkware, they were half price. That each cup would have been $2.50. Still a little steep for me. More depression glass. They really cleared out somebody's collection, didn't they? Looking through, these were, I guess, maybe sake cups. I went ahead and left those as well. These were, am I looking down here at these gold amber cups? Were they $6.99 for 4? Maybe if they were a little less expensive, I would have picked them up to flip. The dolls. We're back on the knick-knack aisle shelf. And dolls. I'm not a big fan of dolls to pick up. Oops, she flipped her wig. And I don't typically, but I look at them. You just never know. And that is a John Ford statue if you're a race car person. I did like this little dachshund, but he was a little resin piece and he was actually a little bobblehead. So that was cute. But the price, I just left him on the shelf for that price. More little resin decorative home pieces. These little birds were cute. I did look them up. I can't say the name, maybe you can. But there was only one listed as active. There were no solds. It was really pretty. It was really pretty. But they only had it listed for $5.99, so maybe they were trying to move it out of their store quickly. These little glass grapes, I put them in my cart. I think they were $5.99 for 2. And I looked them up. I didn't see anything listed on eBay. And eventually they went back on the shelf. I did like this little lizard, this little drip. It's like a ceramic, somebody's hobby piece. It was really cute. I put it in my cart just to see if I was going to keep it for myself. But eventually I did put that back too. I am showing restraint. Another hobbyist piece, the quail, very cute, very cute. That would look really nice in somebody's boho, mid-century hippie boho living room. They had 2 of them. I think they were $5.99 each. And you recognize that Day of the Dead Skull. We're back over here on the knick-knack aisle, just double checking to make sure we didn't miss anything. And typically I will go up and down the aisles a couple of times, so I'm just showing you what I may have missed. That was a cute little spoon holder. It would have been half price. And this little clock, I couldn't figure out the brand name. It was $2.99. I don't think it was much of anything. It was very light. I did like that little owl. Owls are always cute. Checking out the toy aisle, I like to breeze by here and see if there's anything that catches my eye. All of these Hot Wheels cars for $4.99 was probably a good deal for somebody, but if I find Hot Wheels cars, I look for the little red line in the tires. Those do have value. These I wasn't so sure of, so I went ahead and left that. And my grandkids have outgrown that, so if they were younger, I would have picked it up for them. This little frog, I don't know where he goes to, but he was bright and shiny and kind of interesting looking. I just quickly scan the toys. I don't really sell a whole lot of toys. I will look at the games, vintage games, and check to see if there's any board games that I can split up, like backgammon. I'll sell the pieces out of that as an example. But after looking this aisle over, I decided that no. There were more Christmas shelves over by the toys. Look at this little ceramic Magi. He was $5.99, made in China. Nope, I like this. This was really pretty. A hobbyist piece, a Holland mold for $5.99. That was really cute. So maybe a candle holder with peanuts or something there. I don't know, but it was really pretty. But for $5.99, I went ahead and left that. I didn't even look it up. Maybe I should have. I don't know. This is a coffee cup from Target. I bought a lot of those for 90% off about 2 or 3 years ago, and I still have a few left listed in my store. A little trivet for $2.99, and just some more Christmas decor scattered about. That was a Dillard's Christmas ornament from 2016. Behind the little threshold mug, oops, I'm not there yet. There it is. Is this fireplace that would light up. Really heavy. And it was probably a piece from Badcock Furniture. I think that's only in the South. Badcock Furniture. Maybe they gave that away with a purchase, or it was for a discounted price if you purchase furniture. I'm not sure. There were 2 sides to these Christmas shelves. This latch hook pillow. Oh, let me put that back because that flew off the shelf. Latch hook Santa pillow. That was kind of cute. I think that was $2.99. Oh, $3.99. Another hobbyist piece, but you know, that might be cute for someone's decor. This polar bear, he was $7.99. This photo folder. I might have should have looked him up, but I didn't. I just wasn't going to pay it $8. I'm kind of thrifty when I thrift. I don't like to spend a whole lot of money. So if you haven't picked up on that, there you go. More items over here. I did see this little lights kind of match my shirt, the Grogu lights for $4.99. This was pretty. Probably hand embroidered. 2 little angels. Looked very mid-century. It was $8.99. And then look, I found Jesus. I found Jesus at Goodwill. I think my parents had this picture in their house way back in the day. And again, that was $8.99. Definitely probably vintage, but I left Jesus there to help somebody else. So there was still a lot of Christmas items at this Goodwill. Lots of things to look through. Maybe that was, I don't know what that was. Maybe a spoon holder. Let's go with that. Like a wooden spoon holder for your kitchen counter. They had a lot of stuff. Still looking. I did like this. Busilla for $3.99. A coaster set. A coaster kit set. I did put that into my cart. As you can see, my cart has a lot of stuff. I typically load it up with stuff, and then I do a little research, and then I go back around and I put stuff back up that I don't really think I want. Still looking for more items to flip. That was cute. Little snowman. He was $2.99. I left him for somebody else. Just not in my price range. I didn't think there was any meat left on that bone. Oh, that was pretty bright and shiny. No price, but I am drawn to bright and shiny things too. Still looking for items. This was the candle aisle. That was a no-name candle. $4.99 for these candlestick holders, which were kind of cute, but they were $4.99 each. And they were orange stickers, so that would have been $5 for both. I just went ahead and left them. A little hobbyist piece for $3.99. Still looking in the candle aisle and home decor aisle for anything we can flip. This was Harry Slaken. It was $1.99. I did put it in my cart, and with a little research after the fact, I might have should have kept it in my cart because I did put it back. There was some profit for that, so that might have been a boo-boo. This was a cute wall pocket for $3.99. It was an orange sticker, so it's only $2. I see the chip here in the video. I didn't see the chip when I bought it, but afterwards you will see it too. This little wind-up Southern Belle, $4.99. Not my thing. I just went ahead and left her. She was cute. She'll find a good home, I'm sure. This little Christmas house, that was, I like Christmas houses. They always look nice when you put the snow around them, but that was $6.99. Oops. Back in the store, rolling through, double checking. I was back over here looking for the mate to that Thanksgiving turkey candle holder, because this is where I found it the first time, which I still kept him. I did actually buy him, but I'm trying to scan the shelves to see if maybe he was hiding somewhere, and then I find this made in Italy picture, Sir Alta or Alpha. They had these listed, but there were no solds, so I went ahead and put that back on the shelf. It was a really pretty orange piece. This bright green tablecloth, was it $1.99? It was, sometimes ugly sells on eBay, and it was kind of ugly. And I thought about it, but I went ahead and left it because I didn't want to be having to look at it. Just perusing the linen section to see if there's anything there that caught my eye. And, it was festive. A lot of holiday stuff they had up. Just a quick look through the holiday clothes to see if there's any shirts or sweaters. He was cute. Little Christmas Mickey Mouse. And only Santa can judge me. Okay. That was cute. I like this bright yellow and green Afghan. But I looked on eBay. I couldn't find anything that was comparable with any solds, and it was $7.99. And it's not bad, because sometimes you can find some really cute Afghans that you can flip for $20, $30 or so, but I couldn't find any, and I didn't want to hold it, so I left it there. Just quickly going through the linens again to see if there's anything that catches our eye, because sometimes you can find some money on the racks in the linen section at Goodwill. Not always, but you just have to look and keep looking. Over here, there was another Christmas section. They have so much Christmas at this Goodwill. And there's plates and stockings and this little snowman penguin. I think it was from Hallmark. The batteries were not working. It was kind of dingy, but it's cute when it works. I think I actually have one at the house, and it was $7.99. So we left that there for somebody else. A big bag of Christmas balls. There was a lot of Christmas decorations. They've already been kind of rifled through. We got to this store maybe 2 hours after opening, and maybe they just didn't have time to straighten it up, or they just keep putting stuff out there. This Merry and Bright box is just a box. Just a box, and it was $5.99. No, we left that too. And they had some plush, but I'm not really a plush seller, so I just didn't even get it. This cute little celluloid, I think, little jewelry box, vintage. You can see how old it is on the inside from the wear. It did not have a price, and I was brave, and I asked the clerk to get a price for me. I asked her real nice, and they came back with $1.99, which I was very happy about. Here's one of the items I picked up at Goodwill today. Orange sticker was half price, so it was $2.50. And it's Rhythm by Rosenthal, which is a vintage dinnerware producer. I like the color. I think you saw me pick this up, a little turkey Thanksgiving candle holder. I couldn't find its partner. I'm gonna keep this because I already have the salt and pepper shaker. So the soup tureen, I think it was, that I picked up, that was chipped. And it wasn't priced, and I didn't want to ask for a price because usually it's more than I want to pay. I also picked up this beautiful green glass. I think it's check glass. hand-painted vase, vase. So, what did I pay? I paid $5.99. It's really pretty. I think I say that about everything, that it's really pretty, but you know. And then I picked up this really pretty wall pocket, and I just now saw the chip, but you can't see it if it was hanging on the wall. Looks like a bird. I was gonna say hummingbird, but I don't think it's a hummingbird. Needs to be cleaned up. It was $3.99 and orange was half price. It's not marked, but super cute or pretty. I also picked up this little celluloid jewelry box. And it wasn't marked, but they priced it at $1.99 when I asked them to, so that was a pleasant surprise. I was expecting maybe $3.99. But yeah, it does have some wear. You know, but it's old, so still cute. Also picked up this tablecloth. It's festive holiday tablecloth. We're in the shade, you can't see it very well. And it also came with a napkin. Watch out, Cricket, get back. And the whole set was $2.99. There's Cricket. That's my girl. Shoo. And the crows. They always have something to say. Whoops, go get him, Cricket. The next item I picked up was this Busilla plastic canvas kit of poinsettias or poinsettia. Oh my gosh, can't think of it. Drink caddies. Nope. Well, you know what they are. Coasters. There it is right there. Coasters. Man, that just slipped right out. That was $3.99. Doesn't look like it's been opened. So, has the needle in there and the yarn. I am not crafty, but I admire those who do the crafts. It takes a lot of time and patience. And then I picked up this set of 3 little boho baskets. I think they're kind of cute. You know, the trivets will sell. The little rattan trivets will usually sell pretty good. That was $2.99 for 3. It was half price days, so $1.50. That store, usually I can find some nice things. This is the Goodwill. Spit it out. Goodwill in Leesburg. And, you know, most of the shelves are nicely stocked and the aisles aren't too full. It's almost lunchtime now, and there are a lot more shoppers in there, so it was time to go. I hope you liked what you saw, and if you did, I hope you give this a thumbs up